content is made for information and entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice, nor are we financial advisors, and we'll never tell you what to do with your life or money. Please do your own research before trading or in any type of investing. YFT Network does not work for nor in part of any existing business or privately owned organizations. If you would like to promote your business with our platform, please check our website at yftnetwork.com.
All right. Shalom. What's going on, YFT Network? Let's get it. Public video. We're on YouTube. Check us out. We haven't been here in a long time. We've been real busy dealing with our own ventures and cryptos and other platforms. But we're going to try and get back on here on the normal YouTube channel. Start updating you guys. Check us out on the Patreon. Yeah, man, our Patreon's been getting it. We've been chilling out for quite some time, waiting for this big inverse head and shoulders pattern that's been playing around in the whole market, finally breaking out. So that's a good thing. Also, check us out at tech10secure.com. Get your security. All this stuff going on. People going to people's doors and trying to rob them and having a gun on them and all that. You got to be safe out here, be secured. All right, at tech10secure.com. Go ahead and get your cameras. Get it from us. We got them for the low. All right, so here we go. BTC dominance 43.51%. All right, market cap 2.749 trillion. All right, so we see BTC dominance going down. All right, you guys see what's going on. Crypto is definitely over the 2.5 trillion mark. All right, you guys know we've been over the 2.5 just a little bit. All right, especially back in May. All right, but it's a good thing that we're going back to revisit those highs, and hopefully we continue probably even to 10 trillion. All right, let's get to 5 trillion first. All right, but here we go. Bitcoin is 63,000, Ethereum 4,527, Binance Coin sitting over 560. All right, we got XRP $1.13, Polkadot 51. All right, doing this thing over there. Theta $7.77. Chainlink at 32. All right, I'm just rolling through the coins that we've been dealing with over here at YFT. All right, Decentraland, real huge gainer. All right, I was never a part of Decentraland, but we do got Jalen Posey over here. He's tapped into the metaverse. I know he has Luxo. You guys go check those videos out on the Patreon. But a lot of these metaverse coins, just because of Zuckerberg, have seemed to be popping off first. All right. Also, let's get into it real quick. Hold on. Let's just go over. All right, so let's get into the news real quick. Ethereum price hits a new high above 4,500 right as Bitcoin recaptures 64K. All right, so Ethereum's pretty much taking the lead right now. Even last bull run, Bitcoin and Ethereum are pretty much going back and forth. I think there was 2 times. Bitcoin definitely ended first, and then after that, Bitcoin finished. Ethereum was still pumping as the new year came in and going in from 2017 to 2018. All right. We don't know how it's going to look this time, but just capturing a new high of 4,500, that's a good thing because, we were at 4,400 already back in May. We tapped it again just recently, and we kept going back and forth. Nobody really knew what was going on. But it looks like we're clear breaking right now. So let's keep it going, man. We're gonna go over the chart just a little bit. All right, not right now. All right, so this is why a lot of us, especially YFT, we don't freaking talk about any of these meme coins or any of that. Now don't get me wrong. They do. A lot of them do do what they say. All right. If people are willing to buy them, the price is gonna go up. That's just how it works. All right. So Squid Game crypto collapses as price crashes from 2.8K to 0. All right, so that was definitely a rug pull. You guys see what happened? Went straight up, straight back down. People fall for the hype. All right. And it's not saying that, I mean, these things can't go crazy. They don't have, of course, they have value. Anything has value if people give it value. You know what I mean? That's how the game works. So there's no, even though they're calling it a scam, there's no such thing as a scam. If people are willing to buy, I can't force someone to buy something. You know what I mean? It's just, there's no way it's called a scam, but they call it a rug pull where they automatically just take all the money out of it, even when people have pumped it up. All right. So they use Squid Games as their selling point. All right. They marketed that show that everybody loves watching. And people got burnt. You know what I mean? Straight to zero. All right. That's just how it is, man. All right, so y'all watch out for those. Y'all watch out for those meme coins. If the meme coin ain't really doing nothing, or if they got some bad actors behind it, you know what I mean, for me, I don't deal with it. I mean, I invest in or trade in real assets. You know what I'm saying? That's how I roll. Real assets. You know what I mean? I dip in Forex from time to time. Also, if you guys ever want to get into the trading course, I am doing the one-on-ones. All right, the trading course is now closed. But I am doing one-on-ones if you want to get into that. All right, all you'll do is go over here, head over to w87tradingcourse.com. All right, we're having some good reviews so far. It's a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. So if you want to go check it out, w87tradingcourse.com. All right, next we got Miami mayor plans to accept first paycheck entirely in Bitcoin. All right, the mayor said he would prefer to use an app like Bitwage or Strike rather than having the local government convert his fiat paycheck into crypto. All right. So I already know they already have Miami coin and all that. So I want to see how this manifests. I want to see if these cities and states start doing their own currency thing, because we all know, look, America's divided, man. All right. That's just how it is. For me, the whole country's just setting up for the dollar to lose. And that's just what it is. All right. Even though the dollar's still going to be here. All right. The national currencies aren't going nowhere. And that's what people have to understand. The national currencies are not going anywhere. Those currencies there are what is holding people back. All right. Caesar loves his dollar. So he's gonna fight through thick and nails just to keep people down. All right. That's what we have to understand about the US dollar. All right. So these stable coins and stuff, they're telling you, oh, Caesar doesn't like, no, he does like the stable coins. All right. He would prefer to have his own stable coin, of course, but just the way the mechanism works with the whole blockchain and people in and out of different chains and bridging and doing all that. And now you got cities and states trying to make their own coin. I want to see how this thing plays out. All right. Because if it starts making a life of its own, I mean, we're definitely seeing the downfall of America. I don't care what anybody says. All right. That's just not a place the government does not want to be in. And I want to see how they handle that, because I feel like there are going to be some bad acting government people doing some crazy shit. All right. There's already starting to do it, and they're already starting to trying to limit different government officials from even using crypto or even trading crypto. All right. But we'll see. Nike trademark applications and job postings hint at joining the metaverse. All right. So you guys know Jalen Posey, if you guys know, if you've been on the, I know he did a public video too, Solomon, but he did a video showing you guys, look, there's a lot of companies out here that want their gear. All right. They want their gear on the metaverse. And that's just how it's rolling. Nike's doing it, Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I mean, so all these hints, especially when Zuckerberg came out and started talking about, what was he talking about? Building and changing the name Facebook to Meta. All right. He's trying to take that role of, look, I'm the master metaverse guru. Anything in metaverse is all me. So he renamed Facebook Meta. He's going to make the Facebook metaverse. I'm guessing people are going to be able to make their own avatars. And if there is anyone to connect the entire thing, it would be Zuckerberg. All right. He has enough liquidity, enough capital to do every freaking little research, everything that he needs to do to get that going. All right. So these metaverse coins, like I've been saying, like Decentraland and Sandbox. We're going to talk about Sandbox raises $93 million to expand this NFT metaverse. All right. So Sandbox along with Decentraland, all right, they've been seeing huge upticks. Okay, so if you were in Sandbox at 70 cents, you can see it basically went from 70 cents all the way to $3.44. All right, not saying that's the end of the bull run. We don't know when the end of the bull run is going to come. Not right yet. We still got targets. All right, but I mean, if you just look at these Sandboxes and Mana, all right, Mana is Decentraland, $3, started from around 70 to 80 cents, went to 5, and now it's back down. So, I mean, a lot of them are, we're going to see how that all plays out. What I do believe is a lot of these different outlets are going to be all connected at one point. All right. Until that happens, we don't know what's going to happen with the metaverse, but I do believe, I mean, there will be another bear market. All right. I don't know when it's going to happen for the NFTs or for the metaverse, but I mean, I do be prepared for that. All right. I'm never going to FOMO into something just because I believe something's happening and they're telling you it's happening. All right. Be smart. I mean, this is not financial advice. We're not financial advisors. Please do your own research. Okay. So let's hop into the dollar real quick. Okay. The dollar. This is what we've been going over with our Patreons too as well. The dollar was looking weak. All right. But we got to be careful now because the dollar is starting to creep back up into a zone that we do not want it to creep back up into. All right. The U.S. stock market has been going off too, has been going up very a lot in the past week. I'm glad I was able to catch some of that as well in the dips. But look at this. This is the 92.8 to 94.08 zone. You can see it right here. This is the weekly chart dating back to 2015. All right. So if you guys that don't know, this is what we're looking at right here. All right. This yellow line here going all the way down. This is dating back till 1986. All right. Ultimately, this is what I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for us to hit this line one more time. All right. You can see all this right here, all this action, all this price action. I got this arrow down right here. Now, it is a long way from here to there. Don't get me wrong. We're all the way around 94 right now. All the way down here is around 80 to 79. All right. So it is a long way down. But I heard a lot of people talking about super cycle of all the commodities. All right. We know gold hasn't really broken out crazy. If you look at the gold chart, all right, gold chart has been really doing some type of big inverse head and shoulders pattern as well. There's been a lot of inverse head and shoulders pattern all through crypto. And that's what we've been talking about with our Patreons. I mean, they've already seen it. So all this isn't a surprise of what's going on in the markets right now. All right. So if you guys just look at any chart. Most charts have it. All right. If I just go to a smaller time frame, let's go to the daily chart for Link. All right. This is what the majority of charts we're looking at, and this is what we showed. All right. You can see, boom. You can go up, go down. You can see the neckline. All right. We can look at it on here on the VID. All right. Look at that neckline. Okay. Inverse, boom, 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 shoulder, head, shoulder. All right. And this is basically what's been happening all over the market. You can go to Anchor. All right. And the same exact thing that I'm showing you guys now is what we already showed on our Patreon weeks ago. All right. And we've totally updated our people with that. All right. Same type of action all over the market. All right. Same type of action. All right. It's not a surprise. It wasn't a surprise to us. We were already positioned. Shout out to the Patreons. Shout out to the ones that don't call us scammers. All right. But all we can do is just wait, man, because the market has been down a whole lot since May. So I know a lot of people's portfolios were down if you didn't take profits. All right. Again, this is not financial advice. We're not financial advisors. We can't tell you when to buy and sell. This is why you have to be on the market your own. Being able to decipher what's going on is your best bet, especially in cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency is so volatile. All right. People have to start understanding, look, you have to start doing this yourself. You have to give time to it instead of freaking watching shows or playing video games. All right. You could be on the charts. All right. The charts to me is like playing a video game. All right, that's just how it is, man. You got to treat this thing like a business. If you really want to be successful in it, you got to treat it like a business, or it's just going to run you over. All right. Let's see else what we got here. All right, so let's go back to that dollar real quick, because that's what I'm really looking at. All right, so this is the daily chart for the dollar. All right. So if you guys pay attention to that, look at this right here. All right, so this is what I've been really worried about, because we did have that fall off from the top of that zone that I was telling you guys about, from this 92.3 to 94. All right, at the top of right here, this zone, if you notice, if you go all the way back, ever since 2015, has been really important. All right, in the middle of that zone here. Okay. I don't know what it's gonna do, but we do have a big green candle that just came up not too long ago, 2 days ago. All right, so this is why we had a little bit of a pullback, but you can see we're getting stopped right at the top of that zone again. All right. For me, I'm already seeing a bit of a divergence. All right, you can see that we have a higher high right here. All right, high. All right, we got this high over here, so higher high, obviously. Okay, that's the trend that we're looking at. Let me clone this line here. And I'm really paying attention to the dollar, man. The dollar is kind of frightening right now because, Caesar, he can do what the hell he wants to do. Even if he does bring this up, I don't think it lasts for so long. But let's just check it out real quick. So you can see the divergence. All right, we got the higher highs here. Let me change the color of this real quick. Higher high here. All right, but on the RSI, you can see, look, that's a high, but this is really lower over here. All right, so you can see that basically going down. All right, so anytime you see that, it's called divergence. All right, for me, that's a bearish divergence, but this still doesn't tell us that it's time to go down yet. All right, when it's time to go down, if we do go back up one more time, what I would like to see is getting topped out on the RSI, pretty much around here somewhere. If we can get topped out and it does something like this, all right, expect it to go up high one more time. This could be a fake out, and then we can come right back down. All right, but if we do break out of here and this thing is not even, respecting this resistance, all right, this thing can fly up real hard. All right, so watch out for that. The dollar right now is something I'm really looking at. Everything is so super bullish, guys. I'm looking at over here. Let's check out the US 30 real quick. So the stock market is in all-time highs as well. But let's zoom out. Let's go to the Dow Jones real quick. All right, if you go to the Dow Jones, let's go to the monthly chart. Let's go to the monthly chart in the Dow Jones. And I'll put this on my IG too. All right, this is the monthly chart all the way from 1897. All right, so you can go to the Dow Jones all the way from 1897 up until now. All right, so far, we've had a few legs in this market. All right. And remember, this is inverse to the dollar as well. All right, so if the dollar's going up, majority of the time the US 30 is going down. It's just like any other asset, commodity. And it's not always that way. Don't get me wrong, the US dollar isn't always giving you the hint. All right, it's just what it is. All right, but you do got to watch it. There is times where the dollar could go up and commodities go up as well. Okay, but for right now, we are at that moment. The dollar is just pretty much at a standstill at an important zone. All right, so this is what I want you guys to see. All right, so ever since 1897, you can see that we had three major legs so far in the stock market. Okay, so these legs right here, you can see ever since that we started to break up vertically. All right, you can see from this leg to that leg was a 430%. All right, this leg to this leg, all right, all the way up here was around 1,000%. All right, and so far, as they say, as things go parabolic, your last leg is supposed to be your biggest. All right, It doesn't have to be your biggest in percentage gain, but as far as how it looks in the chart, all right, it's supposed to be your real blow off top. Where's that blow off top coming? Well, to me right now, it looks like it's just getting started. I don't know when it's gonna stop. All right, but from where we are right now, from this last cycle right here, okay, we're only up 200%. All right, is that the cycle top? I don't know. All right, but how much longer is the stock market to go up? I believe that the stock market is exhausted, and this is why they need cryptocurrency, because this can no longer be sustained. All right, so when crypto is ready to crash, of course they're going to crash it, but it's not going to get to levels. I mean, the stock market levels of a crash is not going to get. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I believe when this crashes and crypto crashes, obviously crypto is going to rebound faster. But as far as these stocks go and how the rest of the stocks that make up, you know what I mean, especially the Dow Jones, and especially looking at all the top 30 stocks, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at your, what are we talking about here? Apple. All right. A lot of these are just over, like, you know, Apple's overbought right now. A lot of these companies are overbought. I mean, I really don't really follow those stocks most of the time, but I do tend to look at them from time to time. But everything is just at all-time highs now. All right. And when you're at all-time highs, you got to be careful. All right. This thing could peak out around 100,000. We don't know. All right. But Bitcoin being at 63,000, all right, it's already past the Dow Jones. We got Ethereum at 4,500. All right. We don't know how far that can go. That could probably peak out at 25, 50,000. We don't know. But as far as this looks, man, all right, this, especially COVID. All right, if you look at this right here, COVID was just a mini pullback. All right, to me, that's just like a pullback. All right, but from the looks of it, this thing can go up. We don't know how far. But as you can see, it's getting more vertical as time goes on. Well, this is kind of the same angle, I would say. It's probably a little bit more. It's probably the same. This one was really sideways. All right, this was vertical. This is back in 1929. All right, but I feel like we haven't even really, for the stock market, I do believe we haven't really even hit. All right, they call this a hockey stick. I don't even think the stock market has really even hit its hockey stick yet. All right, just looking at this from a logarithmic perspective, it hasn't really hockey sticked yet. All right, so we don't even know what that looks like. All right, that's going to be a whole bunch of inflation coming in to the market. So be prepared for that. We don't know. All we can do is watch, look at the technicals, make trades, make moves, get in, get out. All right, that's what we do. Again, look at the dollar. If you need more updates, check us out on the Patreon. All right, the link is in the description. Check us out. Yeah, I mean, we've been slowed down just a little bit because we didn't want to overbear you guys with FOMO. All right, and doing YouTube. We actually care about our subscribers. All right, we give y'all the information, and then boom, that's it. We tell you what we think, and whatever we think, that's what we stand on. We're not gonna keep pushing it on you like they do with these meme coins and all this. All right, we keep it 100% authentic. Anyone that's on our Patreon, that's been doing good, they will tell you. All right, you got to be able to control yourself, control your emotions, especially in this market, if you're willing to take the risk with your own money. All right, but that's just a bit of news I had. Remember, guys, tap into tech10secure.com. Get your security. There's been a lot of break-ins, a lot of people being held at gunpoint in their own home. All right, we take this seriously. We get the products for the low, so check us out. Check the website out. Go buy. All right, we got door cams, got camera phones. All right, I mean, in-house cams. My fault. I mean, cams for outside. A whole bunch of shit. Just go check it out. All right. I don't have anything else right now. Let's see what else I got. Yeah, just check us out on the Patreon. Let's see how the thing goes, man. All right. All glory to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I'm gone. Peace.